and you have to get like 20 of them to get something. No, you have to
Oh.
get 10 of them to get something. Because you can get up to 60 of them, and that lets you get 2 full sets of outfits.
Oh. Oh, that I see. So you can actually
And
unlock
then,
stuff.
and then you can buy the rest of the outfits, and they'll stay around after the event. But during the event, you can earn 2 full sets, or up to.
Okay. I'll fuck with that. Like if it, I don't know. It sounds weird, but I think
Yeah,
that'd
that's
be
why I want to
nice.
play it. It's available for like a week and a half, so I want to
Oh.
get like at least something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I have tomorrow fully off. I have one side job I gotta do in the morning, and that's it. So.
So you don't really have tomorrow fully off, though.
Well, I mean, I got like an hour of work. Like that's it. So.
I'd say goodbye to like the whole morning then.
Yeah. Yeah. Goodbye. Actually, the whole day.
For some reason, I'm just like doubting you understand what fully means now. The whole day off is fully.
What does this inquire?
Matt, sweetheart, triangle, my darling.
Only because you talked so nice to me.
Dude, okay, so like,
Ooh, hell.
I feel like they
Fuck does
should.
that mean?
Is it just me, or do I think like this game should really thrive on Halloween, and that they should drop a new character October to be like, hey, it's fucking Halloween month. I mean, I don't like a jack-o'-lantern. Like throw a jack-o'-lantern character on. He's got a pumpkin head, and you get that guy. Like,
No, dude, throw Pumpkinhead in the game. Just put him in. Have him have a cheap ass tail attack that just fucking rapes. And just you can't do anything against. Like no matter what, you hit
lose
you across the map. You
Yeah,
lose. Yeah.
Or if he's like losing and the survivors are kicking ass, he just fucking
There is no
roots
losing
himself.
for Pumpkinhead, Michael. I don't think you
The
understand the fucking
jack-o'-lantern
tail
never
attack
loses.
on the goddamn Pumpkinhead. Like it's impossible. You don't win.
No, I can see that. Oh, I told you I pumped a shit ton into fucking Mike Myers, basically, and yeah, I'm excited. I got all his fucking good like items, so
Teachables.
yeah.
Perks.
Got all his perks, and then I'm gonna try to kill all survivors with my hand, and that's gonna be a bitch. But I'm gonna try
hand?
with just one hand. One hand.
So not your knife hand then, probably.
Right, no, just like a strangulation, like the nurse did. Or not the nurse,
What a
the...
bitch.
Yeah, the nurse.
Why'd that other person leave?
Right.
Okay. Hello, that's good.
There we go. Oh, I have keys for that one, for Ace too, so it's maybe like when like, me, you, Matt, and Brandon all get on there, we can go for that one of these at times.
Yeah, if Brandon ever does.
Yeah, that's true. Is he not that into it?
I mean, it's a game, you know.
Dude, I would say Brandon is not down with the sickness.
Damn it. Damn it.
No. Ow.
4 steps too far.
Yeah, Michael, you really just like...
I know.
Really overstepping boundaries.
Are you guys ready? Now
What?
that we're loading into the game, should we dwell into my new fucking ghost?
No, hang on. Give it like a couple minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I'm starting up my stream now. So
Okay.
Give it like a second to make sure it's actually recording.
Okay.
I don't think it starts immediately.
It has like a little lag to it, like I think it's like 10, 20 seconds.
What's like the general? What's the?
It didn't happen to me, so I'll just throw that out there. It just got kind of bestowed upon me in a weird way. Like I was like, okay.
Oh.
Okay. This is like ghost stories with Mike. Is more what this is then. Yeah.
This was
that's
like,
what I'm gonna name this episode.
Matt,
That's all ghost talks have been.
Ghost stories with Mike. Just don't even talk anymore, Michael. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Don't even talk anymore.
Oh, how do I tag you guys in my videos? Because I'm streaming right now, and I'm just like, I think I know how to like at least put. How do you like advertise like these are the people like you should check out? Like I fucking don't know.
You gotta do it in the end card, like you do the.
Are you working tomorrow, Matt? Do you work tomorrow?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't. It's the only day I don't work this whole entire like 16 days I've worked.
I'm gonna come over and you can show me, because you could tell me right now and I'll probably forget. So. Yeah, I have to like see it. Like I'm not a good. I mean, a shocker to both of you. I'm not a good like. Oh, let's do this. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, and then I'm like, do what? But, yeah.
Look
I have
for
to, like,
gross growths.
Okay, so we want to fill our meter and survive. Is that the?
You just want to fill your meter.
Sounds like
up
you don't
as
even
much
have to
as
fucking
possible
survive.
can.
Like you just fill the meter, yeah. So do we still fix generators though? Like are we still trying to escape? Like yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So it's the same mode, really, just added.
Yeah, it's just if you want to get the thing, and I'm most interested in getting an outfit. And with your killer, you'll see some of the hooks have flowers grown on them, and you want to like hook people on those hooks specifically, and you'll get half a third,
vial,
so a sixth, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, a sixth of a vial.
Yeah. Do you guys want to do? Just let me know when you guys are ready for my story time.
Dude, I'm down
whatever.
for you. I'm smoking a fucking joint and hiding killers right now. I'm ready for this fucking ghost story shit. Dude, I hope you have like 2 or 3 ghost stories up your sleeve. Honestly,
yeah,
like,
dude.
I got
Pick 'em up on the spot.
I got like 2. They're not very long, but I'll give you a good backstory on how this came upon me today.
Just give you a shit ton of backstory.
I will because it kind of adds to it like a little bit. Like you can get where like I'm like, wow, that I didn't expect this, like, you know what I mean? And it didn't happen to me. I'll say that straight up. I didn't have anything happen. So, all right, Gabe. I don't know. I think Matt met Gabe once. He was really drunk that one time. I think you met him at the wedding.
The guy that like was gonna tie like people up to a tree and like rape them.
No.
Guy. Oh, okay.
So, okay, Gabe.
Oh shit.
Gabe.
I know Gabe. He was the big dude, like the dude with the tall guy.
Kind of. Yeah, he was like, really loud.
Was he one
like,
of your groomsmen? Was he one of your groomsmen?
Yeah.
Okay, so he was the groomsman that wasn't Robbie or Josh.
Right. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's it.
Robbie and Josh.
So, okay, he calls me and like I noticed on Facebook he's like 22 days sober and he was really bad drunk, like, so good for him. I'm like, good job, man. Like he was really bad, like, and so he's doing that whole thing. He's trying to not drink anymore because he can't like control like himself at all when he's drinking anything. So he's did really good for him. So he calls me and I'm like, hey, like I'm not gone this weekend, like, hey, what are you doing, man? And he's like, oh, I'm just hanging out. And he's like, so he came over today and he came over. We're just kind of instantly, he sits on the couch, we're just bullshitting. I have like Netflix on or something, and he goes
Netflix and chilling with him.
Yeah.
Insane.
So me and him, we're Netflix and chilling. And
right.
How much chill?
Just like
how much chill was involved?
Not like a full chill, but like a good enough chill, like
a 3/4 of a chill.
Yeah.
Like the tip.
Right. So we're chilling.
Gross.
And he's talking to me about his. He's talking to me about his ex or whatever, that how they broke up, and he goes, I didn't tell you about that. And I go, no, not really. Like I don't really want to bring that up when you're trying to just like if you bring it up, I'll talk about it. I'm not gonna be like, hey, what happened? Like I'm not, I'll let him he wasn't. They were dating for like 2 years, so I'm like, I'll leave that alone unless you want to bring that up. So he's talking about it, and he goes, you know, I ended up, you know, she wanted me to quit drinking like a lot, and he goes, you know, that's what I do, I drink. So I was like, nah, I'm good. Like I'm gonna keep doing me.
Things too, at least.
And he knew. What's that?
Does he know things too, at least?
Like what do you mean? Like,
it's a Game of Thrones reference.
Oh, okay. Okay. I haven't watched that yet. I should go kill myself, probably. Yeah.
Oh, really? It's really good.
Oh,
it's super good.
Short people.
Really?
I think you'd like it too. Yeah, you like short people.
I've been into the midget porn lately, so I figured, you know, I might as well check it out.
Aye. Was this a fucking ghost story?
Yeah. No, it is. Yeah. So he's on the couch. I'm talking to him, and then so he's telling me about his ex.
I believe it.
He had to he admitted her into a mental like hospital because she was talking about like killing herself and all this and shit. And he's like, okay, like he goes, I need to get you like, because I don't know what to do. Like you're telling me you're not happy with anything. He goes, I need to get you some help. Do you want to do this? And she's like, yeah, I'll try it. And so he took her down, and she went there for a day, left, goes back to the house, and she's still acting weird. And then, you know, so she ends up going to a different place and meets like a psychiatrist, does all that, whatever. Okay. She's like trying to figure herself out. Then they end up breaking up in the end. Okay, I'm like, that's, you know, that sucks. He really loved the chick. And so he does all that, and he starts going into more detail about it, and he kind of like slows down, and he's kind of acting weird, and I'm like, well, what? Are you holding back? Like, what? Something crazy happened? Like, what happened? He goes, so I started seeing shit in my house. And he goes, I drink a lot. He goes, he goes, I black out on occasion. I drink an amazing.
So you're saying he's a very trustworthy source of information.
Right. So he goes on. So I woke up one night, and Marley's standing in my closet, which is his daughter. She's like in kindergarten, so this little girl. And he goes like, Marley, go back to bed. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's like 1 in, go to sleep. And she didn't move. He goes, Marley, go back to fucking bed. Like, you should not be awake right now. And he keeps talking to this girl, and then he starts to kind of wake up, and he's like getting his, like, you know, he's like, fuck, I'm hungover, and he's like starting to look at her, and he goes, oh shit. He looks over to his left, and his daughter's sleeping right next to him in bed. And he goes, oh shit, like, I am not talking to my daughter, like, and she's not talking back, and it's standing in his closet. And he goes, okay, fuck this. Jumps up, turns all the lights on, goes watches TV, like trying to like be like, nope, the fuck out of this.
Wait. Just to what? So is this girl like he can still see her just standing in the closet, and then he up and just like was like, fuck it, just gonna go watch TV.
Yep.
Like ignore this shit. Oh, okay.
He
That's
literally,
insane.
but
It's
just
insane way to handle that to me. But all right.
remember
okay.
the backstory though. Hard alcoholic, right? So he's drank a lot that night, and he goes, he goes, my heart was pounding. He goes, I just got up. I said, fuck this, turn the lights on. Because I grabbed my daughter, we went out to the couch, I put her to bed, and I watched TV for like an hour, and went back to bed, fell asleep. And he goes, I just tried to like be like, maybe I just shouldn't be fucking drinking like I am. And he goes, okay. I go, that's weird. And he goes, okay, so
Come back, man. Where are you?
a couple nights after that, right? He wakes up. His girlfriend at the time is sleeping next to him, right? And he feels like something's above him, and he kind of feels he feels the pressure on the floor, like not on the floor, on the bed, like in between them, like something's like sitting down. And he pulls the covers over his head, goes, okay, I'm gonna look, and he
has a heart attack.
He pulls the covers out from under his head, and he said there's this thing that came from the ceiling, out of the ceiling, and had like a crooked grin. And he didn't say it was like a person. He said it was like a fucking creature, like, and it had this crooked grin, smiled at him, like they're looking at each other. It came out of the fucking ceiling and disappears. It goes back into the fucking ceiling, and he's laying there, and he goes, I have never felt so fucking afraid in my life. And he didn't want to wake his girlfriend up to like freak her out. So he pulls the covers over both of them and just is like, nope, the fuck out of this. Like, nope, not doing this. I'm not having this happen. And I go, you know, like, you can't really choose shit like that to happen. Like, no one wants that. Like, I would freak out. I would flip out. Falls back asleep. A couple days go by, and his girlfriend, before all the mental issues that she was having, like, she's like freaking out at the house. She goes, I feel like I just have to keep cleaning. So she just kept fucking cleaning, like, randomly. Like, just, I have to keep doing this. And he's like, no, just go home and relax. I don't understand what's happening. He's still doing his thing during all this, drinking and whatnot. And he goes, so I stopped drinking. And he goes, my daughter keeps saying she keeps seeing this little girl appear in her room. He goes, she won't sleep in her room at all now. And now I'm sleeping with my daughter in my room, and almost every night I'm seeing this girl appear in my fucking closet. Like, it wakes him up. Like, he like gets this vibe, and he looks over, and this little girl's standing there. So I had a weird incident at his house. He had like some UFC fight he wanted to watch. I was like, oh, come by. It's in Woodland. It's not that far. I was like, fuck, I'll come by. I have some beers with him. We're hanging out. I go to the bathroom, take a piss, go to wash my hands, and I look up in the mirror, and I thought I seen something kind of like disappear, like as I looked up, and I was like, okay, I'm a little buzzed, like whatever. Didn't think much of it. And then he tells me this today, and I'm like, ooh, okay, like I kind of had a weird thing happen, but I'm not very reliable at that time, you know.
Yeah.
So now he's telling me, like, he's freaking out. Like, he literally does not want to be at his house. That's why he came over today, and I was like, I go, dude, are you, like, do you need, I don't know what to do for you. Like, I could go there and, like, check things out and see if something happens. I go, I'd love to do that, but I don't, like, I really don't know what to say. Like, I go, I definitely think there's something weird going on. I go, I thought I seen something one time. I go, I was pretty drunk. I don't know. And I go, I wasn't like, oh God, it's happening again. Like, it wasn't like that kind of feeling. It was just like, I felt something like was there, and it was like gone. I was like, okay, that's different, whatever. So he's trying to like get out of that place that he's renting and get somewhere else like immediately. Like, he goes, I don't want my daughter to have to deal with this shit, and he goes, I can't be like talk. He doesn't want to talk to her about it because he doesn't want to freak her out. Like, so it's weird.
Did I miss it? What was the thing that happened to you?
On my end, just like when I was over at his house, I went and used the bathroom. I've been drinking that night. I went to wash my hands, and I kind of looked up in the mirror for a second. I thought I saw something just kind of bolt, like it was there.
What the fuck just happened?
His mic cut.
Oh, I thought I seen something like bolt out of there.
Oh, okay.
Like I look up and I thought I seen like something there, and then it was gone. I was like, oh. It was so fast, like I was like, oh, I'm just, I'm a little buzzed, whatever, not a big deal, and I could kind of feel something, but it wasn't like, oh, you know, this is happening again. I just saw a fucking ghost. It was like, no, I you know, whatever. Maybe I looked really quick and I just didn't see something straight, and I just never said anything. I was like, whatever, like, it wasn't really a thing, you know, so I was like, I'll just fucking leave it at that. And then he tells me all this today, and I'm like, oh, man, okay. I kind of thought I had something happen, but it wasn't long enough to be, like, as quick as I could, like, glance. Like, it was gone, so I didn't make out a shape or anything. It was just, like, something was standing there, and it was just,
it was like out of the corner of your eye?
Yeah, like a little flash of, like, something. I go, well, I'm buzzed.
Like how little? Like a cat little, or like a little man? Or like...
like a human-sized, like, shadow, basically.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't, I mean, I'm talking, like, 2 seconds of me going, what? And then gone. I'm like, okay, everything's fine. Like, I'm not gonna stress over something that was that quick, you know? So I'm like, okay, maybe I moved too fast. I looked up, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh, I maybe shouldn't have seen that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's such a quick glance. But him seeing that little girl in this closet really freaked me out. And the thing coming out of the wall, I mean, that's not a good sign. I go, you're seeing like you're a spirit of a girl, right? Yeah. And then the next day you see this creature come out of your fucking ceiling. And so he's like 22 days sober now because he thinks that he caused like this by drinking too much. And I think there's certain things in the fucking world that we're not like understanding of. And I go, I don't think that caused it. I think that the world, like, it could be anything. Like, I mean, you know, I don't know. It's hard to say though. Like,
probably not raccoons though.
No, that's, you know, that ain't gonna come out. And I've heard a lot of stories of things like being able to just like morph out of the fucking wall, like aliens.
Yeah.
And shit. So like, I'm like, man, like, it's kind of deep. And I told him my story about the old lady I seen and stuff, and he's like, man, that's fucking weird. And like, you know, it's odd things happen, and I still would love to see one more time, like in my life at least, like. And
I hope one visits you, like on your deathbed,
just to drain the last bit of life out of me.
Oh, sure.
But dude, I honestly, like, there's so many different, like even like, let's say 1,000 like ghost fucking hauntings or anything like that are reported. Even if one of them are true, like, it opens up a whole new realm of science, of like belief systems, like, you know,
yeah, absolutely.
It opens up a whole new conversation on it, because it's like, well, okay, let's say, I mean, even just think if half of those are true, like, I mean, not everyone's gonna fucking be like a full-blown liar about this, you know what I mean? They might actually, or, you know, there's gonna be some cases where, you know, psychology, okay, someone is hearing voices, okay, you know, that's probably an issue, right? There's certain medical things that can happen to work with that or whatever, you know. Not all of them are going to be like straight up like, oh no, they for sure saw it, but half of them or even one, like, that's enough to be like, wow, there's something here. I don't know, like, it's hard to say, because it's such a vast amount of people. Like, I mean, there's like haunted restaurants, there's haunted this, haunted that, and it's like, oh, okay, it's fun.
Ghost
Everyone's
trucks.
like, yeah, oh, this is cool, this is neat. It's like, is it though? Like, if
how
you're
does a ghost truck exist? What's a ghost truck, dude? That doesn't make sense to me.
I haven't heard.
Cool idea.
I haven't heard of a ghost. Okay, I'll tell you one I've actually.
Truck that drives by, like,
right.
Like, there's multiple stories of just like.
Yeah, right. A ghost truck? Yeah, fucking.
Dude, okay, here's one. I'll throw.
It's about a ghost truck?
No, it's about a ghost building with like a spirit inside.
So a haunted house.
Pretty much. So these guys are cruising around.
Pretty much, it is for sure that.
They need
that, right?
they need gas, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I just fucking blew up a generator. Great. So they need gas, right? There's like 3 of them in the vehicle. They oh, it's the. Oh, never mind. I thought it was the pig.
I found 2 of those plants in the last match. So.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't see any of them last match.
So they're. Oh shit. Well, they went down. I'm gonna get this Jenny going. After I blew it up already. So these 3 guys are driving around. They need gas. They pull over to a gas station. They go in. They're talking to this guy. They get gas. Really nice guy. Bitch is nearest. And they leave, right?
Right at us, dude.
Oh, I got hit. So they go get gas, talk to the guy, whatever. They leave. And next thing you know, they're driving around. I don't know where the fuck they're going. They so they're running around checking some things out. And they realize, hey, we're low on gas already. Like we need to get more gas. And I think this could tie into like a parallel universe type situation too.
Okay. Yeah, let's hear it.
So they get gas, they do the thing, right? They're driving around, they need gas again, instantly. Like it's like, wow, how did this happen? Like they're like they're looking at their car. They go to this like Minute Mart that wasn't a gas station. They're like, hey, like we're not from here. Like where's the nearest gas station? Like we just drove by one down the road and got gas. And next thing you know, we're out of gas. And the lady goes, what do you mean? And they said the street and whatnot, like where they got the gas from. And she goes, there used to be a gas station there. There's like a long time ago. Like there's not an actual gas station there anymore. And they go, what? And go, yeah, my great grandpa owned a gas station down there, and he was like loved by all the fucking people in town. Like people would go in there just to like talk with him. He was a really good guy. Like give his shirt off his back for anyone type of thing. And they're like what? Like no, and she had like a picture of him in her store, right? And they go, that's the guy we talked to. Like no, he's definitely alive. Like we got gas from him from his store. And she goes, I'm not lying to you. He ended up committing suicide in the gas station where he worked and owned. And they go, oh, okay. And so they go, fuck this. They drive back to that gas station where they were.
My dad committed suicide. Fuck this.
Yeah. Like, and they're like, no, we're gonna go to that gas station and say, hey, we didn't get any gas out of that pump, right?
Hey, you ghost piece of shit. Like
no, but right.
Acting like you're not dead.
You're not dead, and right? Well, just think of their mindset though. They're like, there's no way this could have happened. So they drive back. They drive back there, and it's just a fucking field, like of grass. That's all it is. Same street, same spot, and they go, what in the hell? Full ghost building. Like how does
ghost building, dude? Yeah.
Like that to me is more of like a interdimensional thing though, like a different dimension type thing to me, because it's like how does like not what? It doesn't add that one does,
or it's just like a hallucination.
Right? They could have been. They could have been.
They didn't even like go in there. They just walked up and just kind of stood there thinking they were doing stuff.
Right. That very well could have been, but
honestly, I think either or is just as likely plausible. But like the veil between universes is weak enough there that you could go between, or that like it's just a haunted area that makes you trip fucking out.
Right. In the. It's weird. Like I'm like, how to have 3 people walk into a building that's not even there? Like, are they could be on drugs? You know, there's you know, I wasn't, you know, none of us were there, so it's like that's a
like,
big one.
I mean,
to go into a full building and not know.
Walk into have 3 people all say you're going into a building and be like, yeah, drugs. Like, I don't know.
Right. Or they walked into like a complete different one, and when they went back, they didn't know where they were, and they're like, oh wow.
Exactly.
And maybe.
I guess, that could be the case.
Right. They went back and they're like, well, they didn't know the area very well, so there's a lot of variables in that one.
For you, Matt. Sorry, I'm a little late.
Are you sending an invite?
No, we're still in the match.
Oh, okay.
Just died first.
So, okay, so back to Gabe, right? So he wants, like, he's wanting to do.
Oh fuck.
He wants me to.
It works. She's going for you, dude. She's ruthless.
Oh, you guys are still in the match.
Bitch.
I'm like.
Yeah, we're still in the match, dude.
I'm gonna drop a beer down for the boys later. Go lay down. So they.
Dude, my pussy knife's just coming out so fucking late. It's just ridiculous. Dude, I almost had a fucking full section of vial, and she just would not let me get that one plant. Like, it was super ridiculous. Just come on, bitch. Like, let me get like a vial.
Right, throw me a fucking bone or something, right? Like, I actually wouldn't mind getting a few vials. That'd be nice, yeah. So Gabe wants me to sage his house.
Why you?
No idea. I kind of threw myself in that spot. I go, do you ever think about like burning sage in your house? It's supposed to have like some sort of thing like that. Spirits don't really like it. It's supposed to get rid of them, but then I've heard tons of stories of it not working, so I don't know. And he goes, oh, would you do that for me? I was like, I mean, I'd give you the sage, like, if you want to just try it, like, you know, so you can get some actual sleep. He's like, no, dude, like, you come over or something and do it. I think he's just worried that something's gonna fucking pop out when he's doing it, which I totally understand. Like, you're like, I don't want to deal with this, and I don't want to see anything that I'm not supposed to be seeing. But that... The little, like, the little girl, like, visiting his daughter and him, only when she's in the room, is creepy to me, though. I don't like that, like... So I told him I would do it, but I want to buy my little video recorder and put it in like a nighttime mode so it can capture easier.
Night vision mode?
Yeah, you can see just a little differently and more like orbs or more like if something's there, orbs are easier to see like for some reason in the night vision setting. So I might do that when I do it, just to see if anything...
I'm just struggling, so if you guys want to set up a match and invite me, I'll hop in a minute.
Yep, I'm down, dude. I don't know,
There's no way I'm getting out of this.
We have a... here we go, $5. We have a viewer anyways, and I don't know. If you guys, whoever's fucking watching, what's your thought on ghosts in general? I can hear you. Oh, you left. Never mind.
Dear, what is your view on ghosts and... you left.
Yeah. Fucking fair enough.
Who left?
Nah, I ain't fucking with no ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Some viewer.
Oh, gotcha.
He was talking to the viewer, and the viewer just left as soon as he started talking to him.
I think I like creeped him out. I was like, oh, there's a viewer for like 20 minutes. So I was like, wow, okay, you listen to me, fucking going on, and I was like, oh, let's see what they think. Like, nope, and out of this. They're probably like, I just wanted to watch some fucking Dead by Daylight, and you died first, and I'm not really feeling it.
Dude, you died immediately. If they were watching for 20 minutes, like that's
yeah.
Yeah.
They were watching to hear you say some shit, man.
Yeah. I think because I got onto after I died, I was just sitting there.
I got a viewer. Dude, I
oh,
hope
here we go.
This viewer hopped over from your stream to mine.
I actually do too, because I'm okay with that. That'd be okay. Ask them. Well, they can hear me. What they think, like. About I know.
Ask them, Adam. You have a special bond with this person. You ask
my stream.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Well,
what do you think about ghosts?
Let's see if they leave. No, I'm curious. Like, if they're gonna respond. Like, what do they think that ghosts are real, or have they had any experience?
Fucking leaves immediately. Just like, all right, this question again. Great.
All right. Okay. If they have had any experience, comment on Malone's fucking page and tell him your experience, because I know you know what, that video Water Malone's really fucking ruined
dude, you know what the best part is, Adam? Like, I used to call you that all the time, and like I can see why it annoys you now, because whenever I hear him call you it, I'm just like, it's Malone's though, it's not fucking Malone. Like
no, I'm curious though, if they have had any experience, or if they believe in it. Like, leave a comment what you think on Adam's page, because I am curious. Like, I want to see if anyone, like,
they left.
Realist?
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scared them off. They don't want to talk about ghosts.
I'm just gonna leave it alone. Everyone leaves every time I bring them into it.
Everybody betrays me. I'm fed up with this world.
Oh man, dude, it's I don't know, man. I'm excited to do it though. I'm gonna try to video it and see if anything.
Try to video some ghosts. Dude, if you video a ghost, for sure invite us over. And
I will. Yeah, you guys can come if you want.
Shit.
If you guys want to be there while I'm doing it, you can.
Yeah, dude. I'll go de-ghost the house.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah. When did you think you were gonna do it, man?
Probably. I'm hoping next weekend.
Yeah, that'll work for me.
Is that like a Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, either. I have both those days off.
Okay, it's in Woodland, so it's not too bad. I'd fucking drive down there and pick you up if you wanted.
You'd have to pick him up. Yeah, you'd have to.
I'm totally fine.
He's
with
not
that.
Gonna walk to Woodland.
I'm not walking to Woodland for a ghost.
No. I would not walk that far just to like.
Like, that would have to be a full-on exorcism for me to want to walk that far to go view it. Like, just like. Now this bitch gonna spin her fucking head around.
It would have to be guaranteed like bad exorcism.
Have you guys ever watched like the supposed like Vatican exorcisms online at all?
No.
No, I don't think so. I've watched like some random weird shit.
I've watched some and I go like, I don't know if the Vatican or any of their priests would actually, like, if they were doing that, which I'm sure they have, or at least sold it, if not, why would, I don't think they'd upload it. Like, I don't think that's kind of in their, it doesn't really behoove them. Like, like why would you upload it? I don't know.
Do the people believe in fucking spirits and shit?
That's true.
Like, oh my god, spirits. Look at
Or
all the spirits.
well, demons actually is more what that would be, like same, like roughly the same category, really. But I mean, it's like, you know,
like a deeper level of it.
Yeah, I think they take it into a different.
And it also depends, cause like it kind of falls upon like your beliefs, because if they're like Christian demons are gonna be different than like demons from like fucking Greek times or whatever.
Right. No, that makes sense.
I wish they just would have this mechanic all the time, honestly. Like, I do really like just an added thing to do in this fucking thing. Yeah, like...
Yeah, I hope that they start doing more events more often.
Right, they have this kind of like gimmick to, or like, you know, a gimmick to it in some way. Like, that'd be down for that. It doesn't have to be just this, like just any kind of gimmick you'd be happy with. Try and do some
snowball fight.
Yeah, fucking screw it.
The whole, the Vatican, like, whole demon scenario, that's weird to me though. It's like, I watched something and I was like, I don't know if they just put that to make it sound better and they're really just doing their own freelance thing. Like, I don't know. I'm getting more into that interdimensional thing though. That
the way you phrase that is why I laugh, dude. I fucking fully support what you just said. Just like you caught me off guard with I'm getting more into that interdimensional shit, dude. That like was such well phrased.
Like, well, like, and it's like the whole idea of it is so interesting to me. Like me and Matt talked about last night, and I was just like, dude, this shit's deep. Like it can go so many different paths. Like the whole like, oh, I'm gonna drive this way today, I'm gonna take a different route, and it's like maybe like, and now I created a whole nother dimension where I went the other way, and now that person's living another oddly different life, just a hair different, like,
dude, or the same life and you just turned a different direction that day.
And it can, and now he's on the same path as I am right now, playing Dead by Daylight and talking about fucking some deep shit. Like that is an option too. Oh great, I stepped in a fucking trap.
I'm running away from you.
See, and maybe he didn't step in that trap though. There's so many, you know what I mean? That whole theory
maybe
of
the
it.
better Superior Michael didn't fucking step in a trap.
Right. I mean, dude,
Mirror Michael might not have done it.
If that theory is any kind of right though, like that's fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you're coming at me with interdimensional shit, and I like absolutely believe the man in the mirror is out to get us.
Oh, dude. I actually get scared looking in the fucking mirror sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, because I go, have you seen videos where people look in the mirror and like, I don't know if they're fake or what, but the thing keeps looking back. It's
probably fake, but yeah.
Yeah, I know that could easily be like made.
This is a good trapper. He's got fucking traps randomly spread out. Like,
you said that, but he's missed 7 attacks right now, and I'm still running.
He's easy to dodge. He's good at placing traps.
Oh, he got me. There it is. Yeah, no, that's true. I don't know, like, I haven't really looked into it, though. Like, have you guys heard anything about other people talking about, like, having weird experiences on it?
What?
On like different dimensional.
I mean, there's like I think it's called the Mandela effect, like with Berenstein Bears.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
I think that's like the most common one.
Did that actually really freak me out the first time?
Fucked me up because I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's the other one.
Right.
But it's not. Berenstein.
Actually,
like, no,
Matt had me fucking looking shit up on YouTube at 2 a.m. last night, and I'm like questioning life itself at that point. Like,
that's what 2 a.m. is for.
Right?
Yeah, it really is.
That's why
I'm like, what has happened? Like, why am I, like, I had to know though. I'm like, I have to like see for myself, and then like, sure shit, yeah, Matt was right. The Star Wars thing with Luke, I'm your father. Well,
that's just a misquote.
That could be, yeah. And
it's everyone like it got sucked up into the popular like
right
lexicon, I guess.
Yeah.
And it could be like maybe
Berenstein and Berenstain, like that's weird. There's a shit ton of people who are just like, what?
Yeah.
And like, what if you casually pass into the universe so close to your own that it's not? And then then that could like possibly explain like weird like bullshit where it's just like you disagree with someone even though like there's no reason you should be disagreeing because you both experience something.
Right.
That's weird. Did you hear that glitch noise?
No.
Okay. The trapper's been glitching out hella for me. Like it made like a rapid like 16 like trap noises in succession thing. Weird. Yeah, it was loud and annoying.
Dude, he has been up Michael's ass.
Oh, dude.
Have either of you found the other flower? I found and killed one of them.
I killed one flower.
Okay,
no.
I think there's only
spawned
2
on top of flower. That was pretty cool. I got a full, like, a third of the vial. I think I get to keep that third, right?
Yep, you'll keep the third of it.
Nice. That makes me happy. At least I get something for this. I got annoyed last time because I was like literally fucking an inch away from a full vial, and like it got fucking killed. It's like, dude, fucking fuck.
Right. Dude, I really want to do this whole ghost search thing though. We gotta do at least try one place.
Yeah, dude.
I gotta get like a cheap ass little video camera so at least we have a chance of like finding something, like if we see anything at all, like.
Oh, I see what you want now. Now I understand.
They didn't put any traps down around me yet. Oh, we put one in between those two cars.
I wonder, like, man, there's. You know what I really want to try is peyote.
Yeah, I want to try every hallucinogen. That's one of my favorite things.
Oh, dude, I think that would be interesting. I heard it can last a while, though. And I don't know.
Oh, what a goddamn shame that would be. To have fun for a longer period of time.
Right.
I don't know about like you, Matt, but anytime I've like done something, I've always been disappointed at the end. It's like, oh, not yet.
Right? No, me too. Every time, dude. It sucks so, dude. And I also find like, and this is kind of shitty, and I don't know if this is for you too, but like, I actually kind of like feel depressed the day after, honestly. Like,
well, yeah, because it overloads your fucking like serotonin and everything.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh.
You're literally drained of the like happiness chemicals. I think it's worth it though, because for me, like, I feel better after that like 1 or 2 day slump.
Yeah, I do too. No, actually, like, I don't know, like I mentally
really
feel
helps.
like my life. I always feel like my life progresses like a little bit better for a few, like a month or two. Like my worldview is like shifted to something like better, and then like I slowly come down from that over like a month period. I'm just like, oh yeah, it's all just shit. Like,
yep. Yeah, dude, that's exactly how I feel, and like, I really hope in a reasonable amount of my lifetime, like, they just legalize that kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, I think it has like legitimate positive effects.
mm-hmm.
Dude, I really think that they should just legalize everything. Like, what is it? Like, if someone wants to do something, like,
Decriminalize stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not 100%. I don't know enough about it, but I just don't feel. I feel like heroin use, like, there's no reason for that to be legal. But also, like, I guess it's not really a legal issue so much so. It's just like you should be smarter than this.
Good for you. Right. See, that's my issue with it. Like
it's like wearing a seatbelt. Like,
dude, it's like smoking cigarettes. Like, what do cigarettes really do for you overall? Not really much.
Except, like, for me, I'd like to make cigarettes illegal. I guess I'm a Joseph Matter on this issue.
But that's what I'm saying, though. If, like, you're gonna make that legal, then honestly, yeah, like, fuck it. Like, yeah, heroin's fine. Just don't do illegal stuff on heroin. Like, oh, stealing shit for heroin. Stealing.
Right.
Yeah.
Fucking, you're getting arrested for that.
I guess there you go, yeah, because it'll lead to other stuff.
Right.
And they're fine. That's just what I don't understand. They're fine with, like, alcohol leading to, like, fights and, like, ridiculous shit all the time.
Dude, yeah, there's just like hardcore fight on fucking weed for a bit there, and like,
oh my god,
it still actually is on. It's just not so in the state, I guess. But like, yeah, just like, oh, it's illegal, dude. No, but honestly, it is, because you still have to fucking take. Like, I couldn't get my job without taking a fucking drug test, and pot was one of the fucking. That's what they're testing for, honestly. It's just weed. Like, a lot of the drugs,
in order to get hallucinogens, like, you got to do a spinal tap, and then other stuff that facilitates some taps. It's like, what's the fucking point?
So yeah, you're really just looking to make sure I'm not either a hardcore drug addict that just can't keep his shit together for like a week to get a job, or like
you smoke pot casually within the last couple of months.
Right.
So, I don't know how long it is. It's like a stupid amount of time.
Ah.
Damn, dude.
I was trying to save this fucking prick over here.
Hell
now
yeah.
I'm gonna get killed for. Oh my god, a second one.
No, he's placing those really well.
Oh, I hate this guy so much right now. Cause yeah, I just can't get out of this trap. Yeah, great. Oh, look at you. You're fucking cool. Wouldn't have been able to get me with that trap, you sack of shit. Trap away. Still trapping.
I'm right next to you dying. I'm like, great. I'm halfway recovered though. Or 3/4.
Yep.
Oh, I can recover all the way. No, nope. Nope. I just need a little juice.
Amazing.
I need a hair of healing. Hell yeah. And we're outie. Yeah, I don't know how I'm not dead yet. Like, I've gotten fucked up. Are you? Shit.
Yeah.
We need one Jenny, and I don't know where the one is.
Heal me.
I'm gonna check the basement. I don't know if
Behind me, just heal me. Heal me behind you.
Where are you?
Dying. Heal me.
I'm dying too.
Dude, we can heal each other. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Might as well, so we can take an extra hit. Like,
yeah. He's not good at hitting. That's for sure. Like,
oh, he's good at trapping though. He's
oh
fucking
my
real
God.
good at the actual like trapping part of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal you. We need to move though. Here, heal me in the basement. Where'd you go?
I just fucked straight off, yeah.
Wait,
I got what I want. I got mine. Please come into the basement.
You sure? No, he's not. Are you down here with me? Oh. I'm like, I healed you and then you just disappeared. I was like, why? Why have you done this? Yeah, I need to look more into the dimension thing though. Man, that fucked me up. I need to do like, try some shrooms and then look into that shit.
Yeah, dude. Zach, yes,
I
like that attitude.
Fucking healing you.
I think that'd be fun.
One generator. I keep hoping this. Dude, Adam, what the fuck is the other guy doing? Is he working on a gen?
He's running around aimlessly.
Okay.
Like he's been doing all game.
What if
He healed me once, but yeah.
Like, what if
Fuck off, dude! Like
when you're on hallucinogenics, like, what if it opens up different realities, like to where you can see what's around you all the time, but now you can actually see it. Like you can't actually see it until then.
Now it's just dying. Great.
I think that opens the whole mind expanding thing. Oh, fuck me. Nope, he's putting traps around all the generators that aren't done. No, I'd love to try that though.
Ah, for fuck's sake! God damn it!
I think shrooms would be a fun one. Or I mean, have you guys ever had like anything bad happen where you're like, oh, this isn't good? Like,
it's literally just all about your attitude. If you're like good going into it, you'll be fine, and if you like freak yourself out, you'll freak yourself out.
Right.
And like some people are just more anxious. It's weird though, because I'm a super anxious person, but like it's fine. You just don't psych yourself out.
Right. And like, I don't know. I feel like, is it that mind altering? Like in reality, like is it that? It depends. Again,
so like when you eat the stems, that gives you like a really good body high. So if you ever eat like the bowl, like it'll feel like that. And if you eat like the caps, that'll be the thing that lets you like see stuff. And the more caps you eat, the more like vivid and strange the visual side of it will get.
Really? Dude, that's actually really neat. Do you guys have any like really fucking weird experiences on it, or is it all just like hard to explain? Or
give me a minute. I got a good one.
Okay. And I guess like in Woodland, like people would be like freaking out over it because they're like, oh, like it's so close to like a poisonous mushroom that it's like, you know, it's really scary to do. And I'm like, I don't know, a lot of people do it though, so I don't think it's like.
It just depends on. There's a couple different types. I'm not too well educated on the different types. I know there's like at least 4 or something.
Yeah.
Oh God, Matt, you poor bastard. You're all alone now. Realist gamer's just an asshole.
What's he doing?
He's just hiding next to a fence in front of the school. He's just hopping back and forth between the open. Yeah. He's just jumping over a fence repeatedly.
Thanks a lot, douchebag.
He's actually waiting out. Like he's just kind of waiting it out. He didn't see you. Oh, he saw you now.
He did, yeah. Try to see if this guy saves me. He's not gonna save me. He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about anybody.
Dude,
if he cared about me, he would have fucking healed me when he had the chance. What are you doing, guy?
He's about to lose you because you're gonna escape. Look at that asshole over there just sitting. Like maybe he's waiting for his chance to save you, man.
He's not because I got already stabbed. He's just fucking being a sack of shit.
Like I think that's my only real concern with streams is because people have told me that you can actually get poisoned if the dealer's bad.
Does that stop you?
No, that's true. But no,
you get
like
poisoned on a daily basis when you chew. Does that stop you?
Nope. Or smoke.
Exactly.
Or eat food that everyone says will kill you. But yeah, everything kills you, I guess, if you really think. That's a good point, actually. I guess I've done a lot of dumb shit, and it's never really bothered me. Like, this isn't a good idea, and it's like, I'm gonna do this anyway. And also, like, a dealer would not be that like he would lose clients if he was fucking selling poison cabs. Like, that would not be good for business. That's a good point. That is kind of dumb to be like, be like, oh man, what if? Like, well, it could get fucking hit by a car tomorrow. Like, never got the chance to do shrooms.
It's not like just say fuck it and do whatever and trust anything, but.
No, Michael, that is the message. Fuck it, do whatever. Trust everything.
No, that is it's like the idea of like being afraid over something like that. Like, it's probably a very rare thing that is a possibility, but most likely is not going to happen. Because the guy that's selling it doesn't want that to happen. Because now, like, what if I really liked it and I'm like, oh, I want to do this every once in a while? He'll make money from that. Okay, well, he doesn't want me to die over it. Now, yeah. You cut out, Matt. Hello?
What?
Oh, you're cutting
you
out.
Cut out while talking.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I was grabbing cookies.
Fair enough. How long does that stay in your system?
Cookies? For a long time.
No,
built
shrooms.
up in your fat walls, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Well, it's a hallucinogen, so I don't think you can test for it the same way. Like, I think it does exit your system, like, piss testifies faster than weed does. "24 hours. But it can remain up to 3 days in systems of people who regularly abuse."
Are you serious?
Yep. Dude, that's the bullshit thing, like me and Adam were talking about. That's the bullshit thing about fucking drug tests for, like, employment.
Yeah.
Is most drugs, like most of the big bad illegal drugs, fucking metabolize through your system so goddamn fast that you're not gonna get caught up on those things. Like, the only real big one that you can get caught up on is if you're a massive drug user, like, and you just, like, can't even stop to get this job, in which case, yeah, during the interview you'll be gonna pick up on those fucking cues. You're gonna be like, wow, this guy's fucking on something. Like, or weed, because weed's like, yeah, it's in your system for a bit.
Huh. I'm reading one. It says it rarely exceeds 15 hours. You could take a piss test and you would, like, 90% of people would pass in 15 hours. I was like, wow.
For weed?
For shrooms.
Oh, for shrooms, yeah.
Fully out of your body.
Hallucinogens don't last. Yeah, and like acid, you have to do like a spinal tap for.
No way. See, what's the big difference between shrooms and acid? Is it just a different style of trip? Like,
they're just completely different drugs. Like, what's the difference between shrooms and peyote?
right.
So heroin takes about, dude, it takes like, it can take like 5 hours to flush it from your system.
Are you serious? So, like,
Yeah.
they're gonna
Or up to so 5 hours or up to 7 days on, like, depending on, like, how much you've been using it, but like 7 days is the long haul.
Fuck, dude. So you're telling me, like, a guy that's like, yeah, I smoke weed here and there, and, like, or at least at night or at home, whenever.
Yeah, no, Michael, we're telling you a guy that's like,
heroin.
yeah, there's stores, there's actual stores, like, that you could buy this shit in, and, like, the state's approved it, it's legal, it's fine, like, we can just do it, and that's legal and fine.
Here I am.
We won't hire you if you do that shit, though.
Here I am smoking meth on the regular. I stopped for a couple days, passed my piss
That's
test.
the problem, though, dude. Like, how do you,
that's the issue. Yeah, how do you stop?
You open up, like, you can't open, like, a meth store, so then you have, like, people making meth, but that's illegal, so, like, what's the point of, like, it's just, it's literally just because they're like, don't arrest people doing meth. Honestly, just, like, take away privatized jails and they wouldn't give a fuck.
Right.
There's always something deeper with and it's always capitalism. That's the deepest point.
Oh, yeah.
Kiddos, I think I'm still streaming. So capitalism is the end-all, be-all devil children.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, capitalism, yeah, because they want to make money off the jails.
And I'm not saying that we should be socialist or communist. I don't know. Nothing's worked so far, but something can. There's no reason it can't. There's a plethora of food we throw out, and there's homes that aren't lived in. Like, you can just live happily.
Right.
There's enough.
No, for sure, yeah. And I, like, dude, smoking pot is so much better for you than drinking. Like if I could casually smoke and be okay, I would do that.
You're preaching to the choir.
Oh,
here
I
right
know,
now.
I know.
Like...
I'm acting like I've came up with something fucking golden. It's like I bet millions of people.
But the thing is, like, it's not even like necessarily beneficial. It just like doesn't fuck you as hard as drinking heavily will. But that's like smiled upon and just like, yeah, do that.
Yeah, drinking. Like everyone's like,
his poor liver shat out at 40. Poor guy. Who would have seen that coming? It was just like, okay.
Right. It's like he drank every single day and heavily. Like it's like, but it was legal.
He wasn't allowed to do anything else.
Dude, that shit's like, yeah, but like not only that, but it was like super celebrated too. Like, yeah, fucking drinking, man.
Oh, it's your 21st birthday.
I got blackout drunk.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You're a badass. Woo! Like, yeah.
You're really great.
I blacked out drunk. It's shitty.
No, people. Right? It's like an honor to be like, oh, I can drink, 10 beers and I feel fine. It's like, what? Like, that's not good. I don't think. Like, that's
such a pussy. You can only drink this much. Keep drinking.
Yeah. I hate people like that. I would, like, I've had 4 beers tonight and they're Milwaukee's best. I have a buzz. And like people would be like, "Oh, that's not shit. Drink IPAs." I go, "I do drink IPAs. They fuck me up even more." Like, and it's like, oh, like everyone tries to outdo each other on how much they can drink. I'm like, that's not. If I could drink less and get a buzz, that's great. But also, I'm chasing my, like I can't get high all the time, so like that's my like thing, like, you know what I mean? So I'll do that every once in a while because it's legal for me to federally, and it's retarded. It's stupid. Like, oh, alcohol.
I know what this is about now. I'm understanding now. You just want to smoke some pot, Michael.
I do.
You're upset right now, yo.
I'm irritated. I'm irritated that I can't just like be like, you know what?
It's dumb, dude.
It is.
It's dumb that's a serious problem for getting jobs too.
Yeah. And there's so many people that do it. I know.
And it's like it sucks because people are just like, well, you just gotta fight for it. It shouldn't have to fucking fight for this. It's just like, I want to eat every day, so we should have food stores. Like, you shouldn't have to fucking fight for that shit. It doesn't fucking make sense.
Dude, and the other really stupid thing is, in like a lot of the jobs I've ever been in, like even the higher ups are just like, yeah, well, we know you smoke weed, but you sure quit for that whole 60 days to get the fucking job, didn't you? Like, good job.
Gauntlet, asshole.
Like, wink, wink. No, you're smoking it up now, though, right? Wink. And it's just like, why are we doing this? Like, what the fuck even is this shit? Like why are we testing for this? Right. If you get in a serious accident at work, we'll test you again. Would you pass?
Do you know do you know that Native Americans in the military can smoke peyote once a year for ritualistic beliefs for their religion?
That's stupid as fuck that they put rules on it. Just either be like, you're not allowed to because it's not allowed in where you are, or it's your land so you can do what you want, or it doesn't matter because it's your shit. Like,
exactly.
It's a religious practice.
I go, that is the dumbest thing I've fucking heard. I go, I'm Native and I would never get away with it. They would kick me out in a heartbeat if I ever pissed any bit of hot. Buddy of mine, he's in the National Guard. He pissed hot, but he took like 3rd in the nation for a best warrior competition with like active duty soldiers and stuff. And they're like, hey, we want to keep this under the table. Like, you pissed hot. What happened? Did someone sneak candies on you? They're like, what can we do to save you? And he's like, yeah, no, I was drinking and like I just took like a smoke from like a vape. They call it pissing hot, like you're fucked. And
it's the funniest fucking way to refer
so goddamn dumb, dude.
And guess
it makes sense. It's like a hot.
It does.
Like hot and prime, but like goddamn.
Like he pissed hot, and he's like, and he goes, so now I can't get promoted in a year, and I didn't get kicked out. And I go, I knew a guy that had 3 months left, and like, they're like, oh, 7 months ago you pissed hot, and they go, oh, that sucks. He goes, well, I'm out in 3 months. And they're like, yeah, but you're getting a dishonorable discharge now.
I'm gonna quit and reload.
Yeah, this is stupid.
At this point.
Yeah. So, and I'm like, so the military's like, oh, well, you made Washington State Guard look good, so we're gonna try to like keep this under the table. And now, like, what? Like, you either say it's okay, it's not okay, or like if I did it, I would have no chance in hell. They'd be like, "You're done." Like, you're okay, is what it is. But
bring this full circle, Matt. You would have had a problem had I been listening to African tribal music before I was talking to you.
I'm sorry?
I don't
what?
have.
When I popped on originally, I'm bringing a full circle, Matt, all the way back to the beginning. We have to go back.
I heard. I kind of heard what you said. I just didn't hear.
You have to go back, Kate.
Like I heard the African tribal music. I know what was the first part of that sentence.
You didn't